tape this final gratitude. No faces, no nothing, just to have it in the background. If you object to that, just send me an email. The tape will be erased. You have my word. But I'd like to do that if we could. That way I can listen to it when I'm an old man rocking in my chair and smoking my corncob pipe and watching the grass grow. Yeah. Or whatever, right, Miss Savarino? Yeah. Tomato, tomato. Yeah. I'm going to miss you guys. All right. I do have the pleasure of seeing you tomorrow. Obviously, we have a graduation to go to. I'm very excited about that. Anyway, but this is our final online event here. Let's put a little gratitude in our attitude, okay? Miss Young. Miss Young, would you be so kind as to tell myself and this group of fine individuals what you are grateful for today?
I'm grateful that Miss Carrillo pulled out her little flashcards and we all had fun in class and did like a little like whiteboard game. So like she asked us the questions and like we wrote the answers on the whiteboards and guessed them.
I love that.
So we didn't study together.
Yeah.
And I'm also grateful I have a second phone because the link I used to get on the Zoom call miraculously disappeared from my old phone. So now I'm on my new phone. I usually use it so like I don't kill my new phone for the day.
Yes. It's nice to have a backup,
yeah, it disappeared and I'm trying to send it to my old phone and it's not working.
Well, kind of a good day to lose it.
Yeah, at least it was the last one.
Yeah, like you're done. Awesome. Thank you, Miss Young. Yeah.
Thank you. Also, I'll kind of have questions about taxes later because mine's all wonky.
Okay. All right. But yeah, I'll do my best. Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Miss Suriel.
Good morning, Mr. Tapscott.
Good morning, Miss
everybody.
Yeah, please.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Today, I am very, very grateful for this day. I know tomorrow is going to be graduation, but these days sometimes, especially for me, seem very far. And I think it's done. I am very grateful for having the opportunity of one day in my life going to Elements Massage and getting this amazing massage from a girl that prompted me to ask her, where did you learn this? Then she gave me your information, and that day she gave me your email. I wrote you an email, and I got into the school. I am not taking with me what I've learned from like all the technical stuff from massage. I'm taking with me, and that's the most grateful I am for, how much I grow as a person, how much I learn from you. This massage class has been for me very therapeutic in all senses, mentally, psychologically, physically. I learn a lot of things, how to love myself and how to take care of myself. We don't just grow because we have money or we work, but if we don't grow mentally and physically, we are lost. So, and I can only give thank you to you. Today I was telling my husband in the morning, oh my gosh, today is my last day of gratitude. So tomorrow I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna tell you what am I grateful for. He's like, okay. I take a lot with me from all of you. I'm so grateful for this group. Every single person that I've met in this group have been teaching me something. Everybody, it's been so far so amazing. I am very grateful for Miss Bauer. With Miss Bauer, she was the very first that taught me the basis of what I know now, the details and everything, how connect with people. I am very grateful with Mr. Ibarra. He's more technical, but I've learned a lot with him in the very little time that I spend with him. But in general, I am very grateful. In my card, in the card that we got for you, I wrote that I'm very grateful for being part of your family, because that's what you have. You have a family. You don't have a group of people that come and you teach and then they leave. And it was very nice for me. One time you told us that this girl come and he say, hi, father or pop, Top Scott or something.
Dad Scott. A lot of the younger kids call me Dad Scott, which I think is adorable.
Dad Scott.
Yeah.
And that stayed with me, and that's true. It's just how much kids give you. I always have this question that I will not ask you, but it's like, what do you do with everything people give you, all this gratitude to you? Where do you put it in your heart? So thank you so much for everything. It's been a pleasure to meet you, and I hope I can do a lot with everything I've learned from everybody, from you, from Ms. Bauer, and from Mr. Ibarra. Thank you so much.
I'm speechless, Ms. Suriel. Thank you. That means the world to me. And where do you put all that stuff? You just have to get a bigger heart to make more room.
No, I ask you, where do you put it?
Yeah, I just make my heart bigger so I can shove more stuff into it.
Okay.
After what you just said, it's like about this big now. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you. Hey,
Thank you, Mr. Tapska.
thank you. You made me think of something too. You made me think of really deep things, but on a lighter note, everybody, I'm going to send you a link for Gratitude Tuesdays with Tapscott. I run a Gratitude Tuesday thing at 12 noon on Tuesdays here at the school. And it's usually faculty, but students are welcome to come and alumni are welcome to come. And it's a short little thing. And if you ever want to drop on some Tuesday, you're free at 12. You just hop on and it's me. We're doing gratitude. So
Oh, great.
I'll send it
Thank
to
you
you
so
guys. And years from now, you can do it. Like, as far as I know.
One last idea I have.
Please.
Since you wrote a book for the homeless people, I think you should write a book of the gratitudes that have touched you the most. That would be a good idea.
I'm writing this down.
Okay.
I really am writing this
That's all
down.
I have to say. But yeah, thank you so much.
Oh my gosh, that's brilliant. You know what's so brilliant about it is you take other people's brilliance and you sell it.
Yes.
Yes. Awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Woo! Okay. Miss Stevens.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Stevens. I'll miss your sing-songy voice in the morning. What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful for this day. The birds are chirping. It looks really nice out. I'm grateful for this class. It's done a lot for me, like my just being more outgoing. I know people in my class probably don't think I'm much more outgoing, but I promise I am. It's just kind of made me a better person and a bigger person, and I just really appreciate it.
Yeah, we really appreciate you. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Just so many thoughts going through my head, everybody. Sorry. Wonderful thoughts. Mr. Snell.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. What are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful just for this class in general. Like everyone I met, all the memories I made. And I'm grateful that, we're going into a workforce where it's in demand, so none of us has to stress about, finding a job. But yeah, I'm just grateful for everything.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, I know I keep saying it, but it's because I'm blown away. I have never, ever seen hiring bonuses anywhere in the massage industry ever until now. I have never had employers talk about taking people out to dinner. I've never seen employers drop off gifts. I've never, ever seen this. Yeah. I mean, you guys are in high demand. It's just a question of which of the 10 jobs do you want to take. Mr. Singletary.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Singletary. Mr. Singletary, what are you grateful for today?
I guess I was trying to think of what to say because it was so many thoughts going through my head. I'm gonna miss you guys. Been through a lot. I just I kind of remember when the first day I met you and you introduced me into massage therapy, and I keep forgetting the girl's name. She's from Thailand. She graduated the last class. And she gave me a 2-hour massage, and I thought, wow, I think this class is for me. And it's like, wow.
That's how we sucker you in.
Keep doing it because it worked.
Yeah, it does work.
Wow. That's what my thoughts going through my head. I'm like, I've been through a lot of classes, high school, college, graduate school, and I've never experienced a class quite like this. First, I've never cried in a class with my classmates, and it was okay to show your emotions. To let you know what's going on in your life, what's really happening. Yeah. Most of us, we put up a brick wall in front, to keep people out. Here, it was an open arms. And it really made a difference in my life. It's changed me. A lot of people don't realize that I'm 55. They think I'm younger, and I'm at a stage where I'm moving on to a different phase in my life. And because of you and Miss Bowler, Miss Borge, Miss Wade, Miss Ular, you've all made a difference in my life, and I want to thank you for it. My classmates as well. I want to thank them all. They've all touched me in a different way, and I'm gonna miss this. I really am. Thank you guys, all of you. It means a lot.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. And you said you've never had a class like this. Mr. Singletary, I want you to know, I want you all to know, I have never had a class like this. Ever. So thank you. Miss Savarino.
Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah.
That's good.
How are you?
I'm phenomenal, actually. I'm doing pretty freaking great.
Good.
Actually, you know what? It's the last day of class. I'm doing pretty fucking great, Mr. Tapper.
That's right. We can't expel you now.
Absolutely. Now today I'm grateful for a lot. I don't know. Basically, I forgot who I was telling about this yesterday, but like a couple of years ago, when I had my house in the suburbs and I was married, I wasn't really happy, and my soul was just like, I just needed to come back home, and I just felt like we all crossed paths at the right time, and I'm just really grateful for this morning ritual you instilled in us, and I like to think I was pretty trying to work on my mindset before I came, but the gratitude and just really focusing on what am I grateful for today, and people have it lots worse than we do, and then me going out in public and asking people what they're grateful for in line at the dispensary or in the grocery store, because everybody just so mindless nowadays, and they're just looking on their phone, and I'm we need to reconnect with people. True. But anyways, I'm just really grateful for all of you guys. Each classmate and every teacher has touched my soul in a way. Oh, hi, mamas. I'm also grateful for this little turd, and
It's cute,
I'm just really
cute
grateful
little
for
turd.
this human connection. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a possibly ask someone to be my girlfriend tomorrow.
Ooh,
I don't know.
ooh.
I actually made this really cute little box. I'm so gay, but it is what it is.
Well, that's the point, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, I'll show you guys if you want, but
You know we want
I
to.
don't
Yeah.
I don't want to flex too hard.
Is this the young lady we were talking about?
Of course.
Of course. Okay, I didn't.
You know, I love hot moms, Mr. Tyler.
Yeah, I do. Don't we all? Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I made this little box or whatever. I painted it, and then like you open it. Oh shit! Well, this is supposed to be taped on there. But, it says I'll put a spell on you, be mine. And then there's like little crystals and freaking sage and like little lotions. And she loves owls, so I got her a little owl. And I gotta hot glue this shit because now I gotta make sure it's This was just a trial run, But anyways, I'm just grateful for like everything and all of you guys, and I love you all. Thank you for touching my soul in the best ways.
Oh, good. By the way, if she doesn't like that, you don't want to date her. Like, that's...
Absolutely not.
It's super touching. Yeah. I love it. And I love how... I mean this as a compliment. I love how it's a little bit adolescent. Like, and what I mean by that is, I miss romance like when you're in middle school and high school.
Absolutely.
Where you're like, golly gee, will you be my girl? I think love needs that. It shouldn't get too formal.
And you know what? I don't do flowers, you know what I'm saying?
No.
I like gifts that last. So and her birthstones and amethyst. Alright, I'm gonna shut up now. I love you all. And I can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. I still don't know what I'm wearing, but
oh yeah.
Whatever.
That's right. I don't know what I'm wearing. Not a tutu.
I love you guys.
Alright.
Thank you.
Love you too. Mr. Richards.
Oh, I knew you'd come to me now. Sav started me crying. I knew it.
Cry baby.
I know it.
I started crying like 4 students ago.
So I'm grateful for this class and people like Sky, for instance. I'm going to use her example. She's got this guard up, and after time she lets it come down, and then you see her inside and beautifulness. And I think we've all done that at some point. So that's been amazing to see. And the good thing about this class is we've all come from different places, but we all managed to create this beautiful thing. And we've all got different language barriers, and we've all got different ways we do things, but we kind of accepted each other's part of them. Yes. And we all created this. So it's been the best experience in teaching and learning. So I'm super grateful, and I love everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Richards.
And I'm going to stay there more because I won't cry.
Yeah, understood. Yeah. Yeah, we are different colors, different religions, different political backgrounds, radically, by the way, on opposite ends of the scale, right? And yet we could respect one another and love each other and support each other and see that, yes, there are some differences between me, but there's more similar. I hurt the same way you do. I love the same way you do. We care about roughly the same things. So yeah, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you. Oh my God, makes me glad to be alive. Miss Rader, you probably figured it out. I'm going backwards through the alphabet. So, Miss Rader, what are you grateful for today?
Well, it's hard to follow all that, but the cereal's gratitude, I think, sums it up for probably everybody. That was probably the best gratitude I've ever heard. So,
yeah.
I'll just kind of go with her on that in this class. I'm so happy that we took it. It wasn't just a means to an end as far as getting a job in a different field. It just kind of changed my life, as far as just how I think and how I associate with people and things like that. So it was just really an awesome experience,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm grateful for that.
Thank you. I love what you said. It wasn't just a means to an end.
Yeah.
I'm going to remember that, because that's kind of like, I have a hard time explaining to people why I like teaching the class.
Yeah.
And it's that it's not just a means to an end. Yeah. Thank you.
Oh,
please.
And I'm grateful because we should hopefully, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, finally tomorrow find out who wrote all the notes.
Yes! I'm hoping tomorrow we will know who wrote all the notes. It should be very exciting. Yes. Yes. That would be lovely. I think if it's not disclosed, we're going to disclose it. Yes. Awesome. Thank you. I love that. Thank you for putting back. I forgot about the class mystery. Yes. What's a class without mystery? Miss Pugh.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Pugh. How are you feeling, Miss Pugh?
I finally got some NyQuil last night, so a little bit more sleep.
Okay, it's a
Feeling
start.
just a little bit better.
Okay.
Just still have a cough going on, but hopefully it's a little bit better today.
Yeah. Well, sounds like you're slowly on the mend.
Yeah.
Good. What are you grateful for?
I'm grateful for completing the program. I tried to take it 4 years ago and it didn't work out for whatever reason, but it finally did now work out, and graduate tomorrow, just make up a little time, and then, I can focus on the future and getting my life better and for the kids.
Yeah. Miss Pugh, it worked out because you clawed your way to class every day. You crawled.
Yeah, pretty much.
You crawled, you ran, you drove, you did whatever you did, and you got here every day, and you were present, and yeah. Very amazing. Yeah. Thank you, Miss Pugh.
You're welcome.
Mr. Overman, you're next, and you have your hand up. Maybe not. Mr. Overman?
Yep, sorry. I didn't even know I had my hand up. That must have happened in my pocket.
Yeah, that's all right. What are you grateful for today, sir?
I am grateful for you and everybody in the class, and just this whole experience has been amazing. I think I've grown from this, like, physically, mentally, emotionally, more than any other educational program that I have in my life. So it's been great. Thank you for everything you've done building this community or family or whatever you want to call it amongst us. And thank you everybody for touching my butt. It's been great.
That was awesome. I thought he was gonna say touch my heart, but it's true. We all touched his butt. Let's be honest. We did, and I enjoyed it. All right. Let's be honest. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I love it. Miss Osuna, are you there? You are there, Miss Osuna. Your timing is excellent.
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine. Miss Osuna, you're a bit late, but I'm not saying that in a scolding way, but what's cute is you are literally right when I was going to call you. It's almost like divine providence. So, Miss Osuna, what are you grateful for today?
Today I'm grateful that I was able to meet everyone in this class. Everyone practically here are such great people. And I'm grateful just for another day.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss
That's
Osuna.
it.
Miss Osuna, it takes one to know one. You're great people, too. Miss Mares.
Good morning.
Good morning, Miss Mares. Miss Mares, what are you grateful for today?
I'm grateful for this morning. I'm grateful for life in general, as man says. It's kind of bittersweet for me. I'm feeling kind of anxious, but excited.
Yeah.
I'm just very grateful for completing the program.
Very proud of you.
Despite my obstacles.
Yeah, you're there.
So regardless of what we've gone through in life, and getting us here, like where we're at now today, we're still all very successful.
Oh yeah, yeah, I would agree. Yeah.
And I'm also very grateful for all the people I met in this program.
Yeah.
They touched my heart and my soul deeply. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Mares. Absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know you could have a class like this. Mr. Manzanares.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Manzanares, what are you grateful for today?
Grateful for the nice weather and for a lot of things, for meeting everybody in class and or all the teachers such as yourself. And it's a really life-changing experience as well.
Good.
And I'm grateful that I got the chance to come to this particular school and for everyone.
I'm glad you did too, sir. Yeah. Well said. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Mr. Ma. Oh, there he is.
Hey, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Ma. Sorry, I'm having all this nostalgia because everybody's, Mr. Ma's always walking around his kitchen. And Mr. Ma, what are you grateful for today? And then he hung up on me. Yeah. Was it the kitchen comment? I don't think it was that bad. All right. Oh, there he is. Oh, hi, Mr. Ma. Oh, gotcha. Okay. He had to get in his throne.
I'm sorry, I just closed the door because my wife always laughs at me, So I just enjoy the lonely time.
Yes.
With you guys.
Time alone.
Yeah.
I know. Just our little personal space. So, Mr. Ma, what are you grateful for today?
Well, firstly, I want to say I'm grateful for all the teachers who have ever taught me things. Yeah. From the beginning, I had Miss Borish, Miss Wait, Mr. Ibarra, Miss Bauer, and Mr. Tavascott. Oh, you with me all the time, but lady first, right? So, thank you guys for everything you guys did to us, and I learned a lot actually, really. Now I can name a lot of muscles, which make myself feel so good. Yeah, I'm ready to be a very good masseuse for the customers in the future. Yeah. Because I know English is my second language, but I learned a lot of things from the massage book. I can name the muscles, which I think I'm very professional when I talk to them. Yeah. Yeah. So I get a lot of confidence from study, from teachers. Yeah. So thanks so much. That's very important to me. I think I want to say thank you for all my classmates from the group. I used to be so lonely, as a new immigration from China. I don't have much friends actually. So only my girlfriend, but then she become my wife. But friends, friends now I have a lot of friends too. So I think my life is changing better and better. I really appreciate for the things happening to me. Yeah, and I just feel kind of upset. I cannot get more opportunity from the online class to see, hey, Mr. Ma, what are you grateful for today? I just, so I hope in the future classmates will keep touch forever, and we can come back to visit school, visit teachers. Yeah, sometimes I think that would be awesome. And that's it. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, don't forget about Gratitude Tuesdays, guys. I'll send the link to you. You can still hop on once a week, kind of see old classmates and stuff. Yeah. Can't imagine.
I'm not crying, but I want to. But I can control myself. Because when I cry, I think people will not take seriously. People will just laugh at me. So I'm not.
Yeah, I hear you.
I'm kidding.
Thank you, Mr. Ma.
Thanks, sir.
Mr. Lee.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. What are you grateful for today, sir?
Oh my gosh. I better see something different.
Oh, I was all ready with my coffee and everything.
Yeah, I'm grateful for sleeping good, coffee, new day.
Yeah, bam. I don't know if you can top that, really. Thank you, Mr. Lee. Miss Lee.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Miss Lee. Miss
Good
Lee.
morning, everyone.
Oh, good morning. What are you grateful for today, madam?
I'm so grateful and cherished. I'm here to listening everyone's gratitude. Yeah. It makes me a little bit emotional. So I grateful for you and Miss Barbara and Mr. Ibarro. You're such amazing teachers. And every one of my class, we are like a family. And I hope this family forever. I love you guys.
Thank you, Miss Lee. That wouldn't kill me. I feel grateful and cherished to be able to listen to this gratitude. Oh, all right, Miss Lee, you're killing me. Mr. Jones.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Jones, what are you grateful for today?
Oh man. So this was a crazy year.
Yeah.
I guess like since the beginning, so right at the beginning, I had essentially I pretty much gave up on my fitness stuff right at the beginning because I thought it wasn't going anywhere. And then I signed up for school, and in the first 2 weeks, it went crazy. So then I was like, oh man, why did I start this school? I should have kept going with my fitness stuff. And then like a month into school, I realized why I was supposed to be here. And it was because it really did transform me into a completely different person with a completely different mindset. And I think like Miss Avalos is really a huge reason that happened. So it's super sad that she's not here. But
I'm super glad she was here for part of it, at least, because I think you're right. I think she imparted a lot of gifts when she was here.
Yeah, it's bittersweet. I really wish I don't know, I feel like I wish it went longer.
Be careful there.
No, I know. I'm ready to be a massage therapist, but at the same time, I really do love all of you guys, and it's been an amazing time being in this class.
Don't worry, there's continuing ed. We'll see each other again.
Yes, I hope so.
Yeah. It's continued ed.
And these, man, you guys taught me so much. Like, I was only in your class for a little bit because then you went to Washington, but I definitely use every single thing that I learned from you, and people love it. So I'm super grateful for you guys and everything that you taught me.
That's awesome.
And Miss Carrillo for being like our fifth teacher, basically.
I know. She has written more review material than I've written in my entire career here. She wrote while she was here. I think I got like 500 pages of review material. Yeah.
And it's really cool to have classmates like that because anytime I paired up with her, it was amazing. And we learned so much. We were able to basically just share all the ideas. But that was all due to her. I just kind of reciprocated it, you know? So I'm super grateful for you, Miss Carrillo. Thank you.
She's dying already, buddy. So am I.
Shoot. I don't know. I keep almost crying and then I don't, so I'm carrying on. But I guess that's all for now. I love you guys.
Thank you, buddy.
Thank you for everything that you've done.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Miss Hendrickson.
Oh, were we already at me?
We are.
Like what? I had more time to prepare.
You had 9 months to prepare.
I'm listening to everyone. Hard to follow. I guess there's a lot that everyone else said. Grateful for everyone in class and the experiences that had along the way. I think for me, it's really helped change my perspective on myself a lot. At first, when I first started class, I realized that like I was kind of like felt this like instinct to like hold myself back.
Sure.
because like I think when I was in school when I was younger, I was like the bookworm or like a nerd or whatever, and it was like I didn't like to bring too much attention to myself with like knowing the answer all the time, or like thought like people would think my ideas were dumb or I was annoying or something. So I think that kind of like just followed me from like school childhood experiences. But I'm really grateful for everyone just being so supportive and kind of recognizing my strengths, so that I could like let that go and just feel like, yeah, I do have something to offer, and I'm not just like annoying everyone. I don't know. So yeah, I think I feel like a lot of like childhood trauma surfaced, but I was able to like get through some things and kind of realize where certain ideas were coming from. So that really helped to like get like to change it. I remember like whenever I would have like coworkers or something that wanted to like hang out or something, because like basically as an adult I've had like not very many friends, so I feel like it's a lot harder to make friends as an adult, but and so I used to kind of think like, oh well, they only like would hang out with me because we know each other from work. They don't like actually like me like outside of that or something. But I think it's probably like projecting that kind of attitude. But I've just had so much like such friendly love from everyone, and it's really been amazing. So especially Miss Korea, amazing. Richards been so supportive.
Yes, so supportive.
Especially when I had an accident, and really hard. I mean, it's still hard. I still am struggling with some things from that, but it's just been awesome, and all the support from everyone, and just helping me get through it, and just being so supportive, and just so grateful for friends who I've made along the way, and this whole experience has been amazing, and I feel like I've grown so much, and had more courage and confidence, and I feel like I really just changed how I feel about myself, and not feeling like I only have value like as it relates to someone else or what I can like offer, but just like on my own, that that I would be a good person to be friends with and things like that. So just really grateful for this whole experience and everyone helping me love myself more. Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, you used your time here wisely. I mean, you learned all the anatomy and all that massage stuff, and then you did massive amounts of self-improvement, or feeling better. I don't like to call it self-improvement, but feeling better about rewriting the story of who you really are. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Good use of 9 months. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Miss Green.
Good morning.
Good. Good morning, Miss Green. I want to know what you're grateful for today.
I am grateful that today is our last day, basically.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for graduation. I've waited for this moment for a minute.
Yeah.
With COVID and everything going on.
Yes.
So I'm really happy to finally be doing what I've been wanting to do my entire life, honestly. It's very exciting, and having a clear vision of where I'm going is, I think, probably the best part.
Yeah.
I am super grateful for all of my teachers. Each one of my classmates, I think that everyone, I've taken something away from everyone that's either taught me something about myself or just about people. And so I will forever be grateful for that. And yeah, let's freaking do this shit tomorrow. And today, honestly, good luck to everybody. I think you guys are gonna kill it. Don't stress about it, honestly, because you know what I mean. We've all been doing this literally since day one. We've been talking about this stuff. Like, just don't second guess yourself. Believe in yourself. Trust in your studying and all that we've done with each other. You know what I'm saying? And you guys got this. Like, just be positive, go in with a positive mindset, and when you're done, take a deep breath and just be like, "I'm done. It's over. I don't got to worry about it anymore." And tomorrow we turn up.
That's right. Well said. So true. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah. I love it too. Classroom with 30 teachers and 30 students. It's very much our classroom. I really thank you. Mr. Godot.
I was just being dramatic. I was messing with you.
I was like, I'm going to kill him. That's awesome. Thank you, Mr. Godot. I'm going to miss saying your name. Mr. Godot has my favorite last name. I don't know. I just think it's the coolest name. I'm sorry, Miss Savarino. I know it's all Italian and stuff, but Mr. Godot, it's just like so distinguished and unique too. Yeah.
No, it's a fly ass last name. I can't even be mad about that.
There you go.
You're a fly guy.
See?
Sav, I feel the same way about your last name too. So Tapscott as well. So I don't know.
We born, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Tapscott's stuffy. Godot's cool. Savarino's cool. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, Mr. Godot, would you be so kind as to tell the class, myself, yourself, what you're grateful for today?
All right. So let's do this. I got it. I got it. Hold on. I had a whole plan for today. So I got to start with the other campus.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I haven't okay, I'm grateful for the program and like I'm glad that the school flooded and everything because we got to meet everybody and everybody has changed my life in a different way. And I'm gonna start with the other campus because honestly I haven't got to interact with them too much, either because of being in the second class or distance or whatever it is. So for Miss Clayton, I'm grateful for her because she sent a really nice email just reaching out to us, and she's also been very insightful on the other side of like the back end of massage therapy and very informational. So I'm grateful for her for that. Miss Stevens, and I haven't really interacted with her too much, but she's always very like positive and I don't know, she just seems ready for the day, so I'm gonna always appreciate that. Let's see. I'm going through the list. I'm not gonna forget anybody. Hold on. Miss Stevens. Hold on. Oh, Jared. I'm gonna get to Jared. Me and Jared have not really interacted at all, but I wish we did because he seems really cool. Honestly,
he's very cool.
So, I'm grateful for you, Jared. I don't know if it's okay to call you Jared. I know we don't use first names, but I'm grateful for him because I don't know. He just motivates me in a different way. I always hear about how strong he is and all this stuff, how he works out. So I'm like, all right, I need to get back to working out. And I don't know. He just motivates me. He has a cool like demeanor and the way he talks. So you should definitely do a podcast or something. So yeah, I'm grateful for Jared for that.
He kind of does. But anyway, yeah.
Yeah. Somebody else. Miss Young, she's also very
sweet.
Yeah, very sweet and just always has the same type of energy. I feel like just ready for the day. Yeah. It's very cool. Who else? Sorry if I'm taking a long time. I don't
No,
really
no,
care,
no,
but
no.
I'm gonna do
I
it.
mean, it's the last day, sir. Yeah, you do you.
All right. Yeah. I just said Miss Young, right? All right. Let's see. Miss Avalos. Man, I miss that lady. I wish she could hear me right now. I love her so much. Her energy, her demeanor, everything about her. Like, I don't know. She just like I haven't had that many interactions with her, but every time I have, I feel like I don't know. She was like just talking to me in my soul. I don't know. She's just very deep and I don't know, loving. So I wish you could hear me, but I appreciate it. Miss Osuna, she's hilarious. I don't know why. Like she doesn't really like tell too many jokes or anything, but I always had a good time around her. She's pretty funny, and then we would just laugh together. I don't know. So I miss her, and I'm grateful for her for that. Miss Carrillo, man, I appreciate and I'm grateful for her. Just in general, she's like a class mom, teacher, like counselor. I don't know, like she's just always there for you for whatever you need, whether it's notes or a phone call or anything. So I really do appreciate her and all of her effort, especially her being vulnerable and sharing so much with us every day and making a conscious effort to just get out of her shell. So I do appreciate her doing that because I think that kind of motivated all of us to do that as well.
Yeah.
Miss Raider, I'm grateful for her. She's always been very, very nice. And I feel like she knows the answer to almost every question. I don't know why. Like, it's crazy.
Because
Miss
she
Raider,
does.
She does.
Yeah, Miss
She's
Raider,
just
Miss
being nice.
Avalos, Miss Hendrickson, they always know the answers. And just to speak on that, sorry, I'm going to the other campus real quick, but Miss Hendrickson, I don't know, like, I know you spoke on feeling like a nerd growing up or whatever, but like, nah, you know the answer to everything. That's pretty damn cool. I don't know, like,
There you go.
I don't know that. I don't know. Don't even worry about anything like that. One, you're a mom, so you have to know a lot of stuff anyway, which is good. And then, yeah, you're all right. You're doing all right. So, also, Miss Hendrickson, I appreciate her. She's just always been very kind and motherly, even though she has her own stuff going on. Let's see. I'm all over the place. Mr. Manzanares.
Yeah.
That's my God. I'm grateful for him. He's hilarious. He asks me every weekend if I'm down to get a drink. So I don't know. We haven't done that yet, but
it's coming.
As soon as we
It's
graduate,
coming.
I promise you, we're gonna watch movies or something. He does all types of stuff. He's very interesting. Look forward to that. Let's see, Miss Everson. I'm grateful for her. We didn't have really too many interactions until we went to Washington. And then we had interactions, and I don't know. She has a very strong personality, and I feel like I do as well. So we were kind of, not butting heads, but we were trying to fill each other out. And it didn't really, like, we gave each other a massage, and it was like, we got the conversation in, the experience, everything. And since then, I don't know. She's been very encouraging as well, and very motivational and very informational. And just to speak on, like, I don't know too much about her personal situation, but from what I do know, I'm proud of her. And, like, I'm grateful that she shared what she did with us about how hard she's trying to make it through this program as well. And then just to kind of transition from that, Miss Pugh, I'm so grateful for you because that's crazy. I don't know. You are the definition of just, I don't know, everything, like a mother trying to figure it out, whatever. I don't know. Like, you are it. Like, you motivated me every day, and I didn't even really say anything about it, but there'll be certain times, like, my life is pretty hard, too. Everybody has their own trials and tribulations, but it would put a different perspective on it when I would think about all the stuff she was going through, or the fact that I don't know. Y'all know I would work overnights or whatever. I might miss an assignment or two. Or, I don't know. Mr. Tepscott might call me. I'm not here.
Not you, Mr. Godot.
Yeah, you know, but yeah. So I don't know. Instead of making excuses, I'll just think about Miss Pugh and be like, well, shit, she did it. So
She did.
I gotta get to it. So yeah, no, I appreciate Miss Pugh for that for sure. We're gonna go down to. I'm just going through the list. Mr. Lee.
Mr. Lee.
That's my. Oh man, I don't know if everybody knows, but he adopted me, calls me his son.
Oh.
And
so cute. Good dog.
Yeah, I love Mr. Lee. He's a good guy. I appreciate him. He's taught me a lot.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm like not even. This is. I don't know. It's gonna sound sad, but I'm grown. I really don't care. I don't have a dad, but I'm okay with being adopted by Mr.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
You're both lucky. Yeah.
Miss Lee. That makes you my mom too, I guess, huh? So
yeah.
Miss Lee, I'm grateful for
You're
her.
lucky,
She's
man.
always so positive,
so sweet,
and just sweet and just nice. Like I don't know, her energy is perfect. I appreciate her forever for that. And she gives a great massage, so everybody does, but y'all know about the Lees. Miss Dang. I love the way she just talks in general. I don't know, she just has this energy about her. I really do appreciate her bringing that energy every morning. She has great jokes as well. And you gotta kind of catch them, because she will say them, but you gotta pay attention. Let's see. Miss Demetric. The nipple police. I'm very, very grateful for her protecting our bodies throughout the class and semester.
Thank you for keeping us from lawsuits.
Keeping us in check in our integrity. And then just on another side note, she's yeah, I can't really speak on that, but she's doing something that's very nice, and
she's always doing something that's very nice.
Yeah, just yeah. And then on we had a few well, we had dinner one time and we had a conversation, and it was pretty cool. And then we had breakfast another time not too long ago, and that was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, it was just one. Okay. On a personal note, I miss my grandmother, like, more than anything in the world. And Miss Demetrix is around her age. And, yeah, I appreciate that time we spent together. So
you found a mother, a father, and a grandmother in class already.
Yeah, I got a whole family or something. It's crazy. We just get bigger.
Aunts, uncles, cousins.
Everybody.
Yeah. All y'all.
So, who else? Let's see. Mr. Overman, man, the dad jokes constantly, all day, every day. He's hilarious. And then, like, we didn't really, well, not that we didn't really interact, but, like, the sticks never lined up. Like, they just never got pulled. So I was like, you know what? We got to give each other a massage, man. Then it worked out. It was cool, good conversation. He's really funny, and he's a whole different guy, like, than you think he is. Like, don't judge a book by its cover, for sure. He's different. He's cool. Like, you don't, not that you don't look cool or anything, but there's a lot more into him than what you might think. Anyway, I messed that up a little bit, but we're moving on. Gratitude, Mr. Snow. You are you're pretty cool, man. Like, I don't know, you just walk around. It seems like, I don't know, I've been told this too sometimes, but I mean this in the most respectful way. It seems like you don't really care about other people's opinion, and you're just doing your own thing, and I really do respect that. Happy-go-lucky. Yeah, there you go. And you're always working out, so you motivate me too. I don't know. I stopped working out during this class because I had to go to work and I didn't have time. So it is what it is. But I'm about to be in the gym as soon as we graduate. But y'all
Yeah.
motivated me to get back in there. So
You're gonna get 6 hours back a day. Yeah.
you hear me?
Yeah. You hear
Yeah. So Mr. Snell, he gives. I feel like also he's very well. We already said happy go lucky. Yeah, he's very happy too. He's a very happy person. Let's see. Then we're gonna move on. Miss Ariel. Also, like, I appreciate her. She's we've had some very deep conversations too, like really quick. And yeah, I just appreciate her, I want to say, experience, because she speaks a lot on her experiences, and I really do appreciate all of that and her information as well. And then let's see, Sav, man, Sav, you are the definition of balance to me. You are like so peaceful, but at the same time, you will say "fuck you." Like you will stand your ground. So I respect that more than anything. You're dope. I feel like you just gave everybody free game, making boxes, and like you're just different. You're so cool. Your energy, like everything. So like, yeah, Sav, I'm grateful for you being around you. Your energy, just everything. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you so much, my guy. Thank you. It
Oh
means
yeah,
a lot.
love. It's all love. Let's see. Mr. Singletary, man, I don't know what part of my family he would be. He's like 4 different people in my family. He's like a cousin, uncle, brother, dad, son. I don't know. He's everybody in the family, but he's definitely part of the family. He's I don't know. I feel like he's gone out of his way to kind of look out for me.
Don't make me cry. Please don't make me cry.
It's too late.
You were gonna cry anyway. But anyway, Mr. Singletary, I appreciate you for just taking the time to look out for me, and you know what you did. I appreciate you, man. I won't make you cry.
Yeah. Just so you know, Mr. Tapscott, I would wake him up in the morning because I knew that he worked until about 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. That's why he was so tired.
He was calling me at 7:55. I'm like, man, I appreciate you, but I'm up. Like, you got 4 minutes to log in.
And I would literally say, wake your ass up now.
Every day. Yeah,
Thank you, Mr. Singletary.
Yeah, he was on it. So I definitely appreciate Mr. Singletary.
Takes a village.
No, for sure. Then let's go to Mr. Richards. Man. Mr. Richards, I didn't know I loved the UK so much until I met you, man. You're a good representation of everything going on over there. I don't know. Everything about you I just love. Like your accent. You have the same attitude as Sav, I feel like. You're very respectful, but at the same time it's like yeah, you got that, you got that finger for them if they need it. So, I love your attitude, just everything that you are, and I'm kind of jealous of you because of your accent. I feel like you did.
I think the next place you go work, sir, you should just don a British accent. You know? They'll never know.
Miss Green does that.
Yeah, she could teach you. Yeah.
I'll take a class.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day.
But Mr. Richards, I'm jealous of you because I've heard you say some things that I've said, and people get mad at me for saying it. They're like, "Oh, that's cute" when he says it. And
everything sounds better than accents. True.
Right? Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm very jealous of that. So, yeah. And Mr. Richards, you're pretty damn funny too. And you've always been very genuine. You gave me a compliment early on in the semester. You told me something about I think it was the way I talk or something like that, or just how I am. And I even though I can't recall it right now, that did stand out to me. I will remember that for the rest of my life. So I appreciate you. And yes, Mr. Ma, I'm grateful for Mr. Ma. He's a bad boy, according to his own, his own words. But
he is. He hides it, but he is.
Mr. Ma is hilarious. He's a good guy. I appreciate him. He's taught me a lot as well. He's always has genuine conversation, and he's one of the guys who just walks around and makes sure everybody's in good spirits. Like he'll walk around and tell everybody hello and joke around with you and do all that type of stuff. So I really do appreciate him, and I know you say you don't have too many friends, but you have my number, so you can call me and we can do something, or I'll text you or call you, whatever. But yeah, I'm always here for you anytime. Who else?
Keep me in touch. Good luck.
I got you, bro. Miss Mares.
Yes.
I haven't really interacted with her too much at all, actually, but I saw her at GCU, and she just seems very nice, and even from like hearing her talk on like the gratitudes, especially the leading into today, like her and Miss Suriel have different experiences as far as having to continue the program with people that they didn't really know, and they've I feel like they've done that very gracefully, and
they added to the class a lot, I think.
right, no, for sure. So I appreciate all the insight that they've given, and just the other side of it as well. Craven, grateful for Craven. Craven is my man. I don't know. Craven was like the first. So like I don't know what is it called? What are we? Deer Valley 12? What? How many people? Yeah, I don't know. Deer Valley, that campus. We're like the original. I don't know. Whatever. Craven was part of that. He was one of the first people I met. I like his tattoos. He's always had good conversation. He's funny. He's random. I don't know what's going on, but Craven's my guy. I don't know. So, Craven, let's see. Let's go to Miss Green. Man, Miss Green. I appreciate her because she's just very, what is it? I'll say like optimistic and positive. She's always has a good attitude. Like, it's funny because you can hear the difference when she wakes up in the morning, like when she's first waking up, and then when she's actually up. So, like the first time you might call her, it might be like okay, but as soon as she's really up, she's up for the day. She's ready to go. She's like a battery. She's just always on go, like just ready to go. And I admire that energy. Like that's crazy because I just admire it. I'm grateful for her. She also gave me some sage, and it came from a place of like love. So I really do appreciate her for that, and just being there. I really do appreciate her. And
always.
Yeah. Let me see. Sky. Yeah. Oh man, I don't know about her. She's I'm just kidding. Sky. Honestly, look, Sky. I appreciate you so much. Not even just. I appreciate you for who you are, honestly, because I've seen the most growth and development as a person through her, honestly, and not even. I'm not even saying that to say everybody else has as well, but me and Sky got into it at one point, and and since then I feel like we've both grown, and even with her, I just feel like I don't know. I'm proud of her for the path that she's taken as far as just trying to be a better person and putting conscious effort towards that. And she says she doesn't really see it herself, but I do, and I just wanted to recognize that. And she's also spent a lot of time helping me study.
She's very generous.
Yeah. Like we made like a little study group. We started it in class. It's Mr. Singletary, Miss Green, myself, and Sky, and slowly people started popping in. One day it was literally like the whole class just ended up coming into our little bay. So, yeah, it carried on to. I I haven't been able to interact with the class much due to my work schedule or whatever after school and stuff, but she has made the time to fit with my schedule to actually help me study anatomy, and I really do appreciate her for that. So all right, man. Are there any more students?
I think that's everybody, sir. I was trying to tick people off in my head, but I think you touched them all.
All right. Well, if I missed you, I still love you. Just remind me, and I'll say something about you. I promise I got something. But all right. So we gotta talk about the instructors, man. Let's see. Miss Bauer. That was my well. That's crazy. Miss Bauer was my first. Like, I was at Deer Valley with her.
Yeah.
So she was my first experience as far as a massage instructor, and I don't know. The first thing she told us was, I don't know, she just made us comfortable. Like, everybody was on tents. Like, we had to get naked the first day.
Yeah.
We were wrapping people up in these blankets. We didn't want to show anything. The nipple police was there. There was so much going on, and she was just like, just relax. It's just a body. Y'all all have one. It's good. Touch it. Do whatever. Whatever you got to do. Like, take your time. Don't jump in. Whatever. So I appreciate her demeanor and her teaching style.
Yeah.
And she's also had, I don't know, every conversation we've had has been very insightful as far as just the information she's given me, as well as I could tell that she genuinely cares about the conversation.
She does.
So I really do appreciate her for that. I'm not crying, I'm congested.
Sure. Whatever you say, Mr. Godot. I understand you're a man. I got you.
No, I'll let you know when I cry. I'm gonna cry tomorrow, probably watch. Probably.
I hope you're just sobbing tomorrow.
Definitely. So, alright. Mr. Ibarra.
Mr. Ibarra.
Mr. Ibarra. I'm grateful for him. He's taught me a lot about the rules and procedures and how to keep modesty, and he's taught me a lot about what is it called, the corporate side of massage therapy. No, the corporate side of massage therapy, and just he's I can tell he really knows his anatomy. He has a passion for anatomy, and I appreciate. Everybody has different styles and different ways, and regardless of whether they match up or not, he makes it a point to make sure everybody knows their anatomy, and that they know the proper techniques and procedures, and I appreciate him being him. So, thank you, Mr. Ibarra.
Thank you, sir.
And Mr. Tab Scott. Man. I don't even know how to talk about you, man. Look, you almost made me write an essay for no reason. So you sent me an email about a grant for who's the best teacher or whatever. I don't know. I didn't even want the money, but I wanted to brag about my teacher. I just know that. So honestly,
that's a nice thing to say.
No, I appreciate you for real. Like you. All right. See, now I might cry. I ain't gonna lie. This is crazy. So, let's see. I don't know if you remember, but it was probably about a year ago, and I was working a lot. I mean, you don't know that, but I was researching different stuff that I wanted to do. As far as I was working at a massage studio, and I was working in the front desk. And my mom's been a massage therapist my whole life, but it took me finding my own path to massage therapy. And it took me actually working in that environment to see what it is. And with that, it gave me some type of, the only thing I was ever scared of was anatomy. And what happened is I met the people at my job, and I realized these are normal people. Like, they just study hard. Like,
they're normal
anatomy,
people,
like, it's
well
repetition, study, whatever. So I was like, you know, I could figure this out, work hard enough to figure this out. And I called a lot of different programs. I live walking distance from Sweehaw. Arizona College is down the street. There's Phoenix College. There's a lot of different places. And I called all of those places, and Gateway was not working out. I could not get in touch with any damn body. One, COVID was going on, and I don't know. Gateway has a lot of different campuses, and there's certain codes for the massage program, and I was trying to make sure that we got into, like, I got a slot in the class, and I spoke to a lot of different colleges, and I spoke to different programs, and some of them would have put me in, like, I would have had, financial aid, like loans and stuff like that. But even with the loans, I already knew school came with certain expenses, and I was leaning towards going to, I believe it was like Arizona College or something like that. And the advisor was reaching out to me. He was genuine about it. But when I had a conversation with you, you made sure to tell me about the program, but also I could hear how passionate and how genuine you were about what you were doing. Not just massage therapy, but teaching and giving back. And that's why I chose to come to Gateway. And it wasn't an easy process as far as finding the classes or whatever it is. And you made that happen, so I appreciate you for doing that. Just to start with that. And then just leading into it, the type of person you are. I don't know. I look up to you, and I hope one day to be able to be like you, honestly. You handle situations with authority, but respect at the same time. And even the way you word certain stuff, you know how to respectfully tell somebody they're on bullshit and to get their shit together, or to just to constantly reinforce that it's okay to be yourself and that you are good the way you are. And I don't know, you changed my life, my mindset, my pockets in the future, my perspective, and I don't know, I'm probably gonna tell you some more tomorrow, but yeah, man, I don't know. I genuinely appreciate you and am grateful for the entire experience of school. It's changed my mindset, my outlook, my energy, and all of you have helped me heal and go towards the path of, I think, becoming who I'm supposed to be.
All right, I feel that. I feel respected. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Miss Everson. Miss Everson.
Oh, I don't know. I've also got a laundry list of things to say, so
take it away, madam.
Hard to follow, but I have my own things as well. I just want to start with, it's a good day to have a good day.
It is a good day to have a good day. Thank you.
Yes. All right. I am incredibly grateful for this class. I think we all crossed paths, and it was meant to happen, to cross paths in these ways. I couldn't have asked for a better class to join and better classmates. I spent about 1.5 years in Phoenix before I decided, before the world just told me that I should be a massage therapist. And what do you know? the apple actually didn't fall far from the tree in that sense. But I am grateful for each and every one of you. And if I miss one of you, just let me know. Because I was writing this down while we were chatting and whatnot. But I am very grateful for Miss Carrillo. I had a lot of ups and downs in this course. Just life in the last 9 months can be a real struggle, and all of us kind of know that because we've all gone through our rough times.
Yeah.
But Miss Rio for opening her arms to me and giving a hug, her warmth and just listening ear was exactly what I needed. And her just being there when I needed someone was the best thing I could have asked for. And just her timing is on point. She's also an incredibly smart human being, hilarious, and I'm gonna miss you. We should hang out. Mr. Oberman for all the dad jokes, and that there's something about a dad joke that just tickles my soul, and so hearing those every morning and laughing to that was something to look forward to. Also, the book recommendations, and always keeping the mood light during rough times. He never brought up the rough times that I was going through. He just kept the mood really light and always got a laugh or a joke out of me when I didn't think I had it in me. The Lees for the education they shared and the laughs that make me snort. Mr. Lee for just being an awesome human, going about. He could have done 100 other things and gone to so many other classes, but I love the fact that he joined this group and made a huge difference in the class. And Miss Lee, she is just hilarious. And I played Cards Against Humanity with her yesterday.
That was awesome.
And you learn a different side to people when you play that.
Yes,
and
you do.
was just,
Yes. I'm not going to ask how that pertains to massage, but keep going.
Learn English is just a highlight to my day sometimes. Not only English, but Latin too, which is pretty.
Well said.
Miss Young for being my second brain. I always forgot things in class, whether that be my sunglasses, water bottle, things to that nature. She was always my second brain. Was like, hey, don't forget this. And I'm like, ah, my keys. Who knows?
Helps to have a second brain.
Yeah. She brought me snacks for my birthday, and that was lovely. And she brought my favorite snacks, which was great. And she's always keeping me in line, even months down the road. She's like, hey, Everson, get out of the road. You're going to get hit by a car.
I like it. Hey, she just raised her hand. Miss Young.
I just wanted to say she doesn't give herself enough credit. I don't think I ever told her this, but when we first started class, I was super nervous. I was like, I'm not going to make any friends. I'm just going to be by myself and fly through this class as quick as I can. But she clung on to me and she's like, we're going to be buddies. And she kept coming up to me and I was super nervous and everything. And I think without her, I probably would have still been kind of in my shell. So she helped me open up. And I've always been that person that clings to someone when I don't know where to go. So when I didn't know where to go, I would go to her all the time. I'd be like, oh, I'll stick with Eve.
I like that. Very good.
So I always clung on to her. You have grown and flourished, Miss Young. Thank you. It was a pleasure being in class with you, and I'm of course. Miss Avalos for her mind-blowing speeches that I can run throughout the day. The lessons that she taught just clicked. Anything that she was talking about, she made it. She went about it through this roundabout way that just slowly put the pieces together and made it click in my brain. And a lot of them were not easy topics.
No, it expanded the conversation.
Definitely expanded the conversation. And having her in lab or a clinic one time, she's just so goofy and gets along with everybody, and her spirit and vibe just radiates off people, and you can feel it in a room with her. And I wish she was here. Dang, for her pleasant good mornings. I don't know why, but just hearing lecture in her good morning.
Makes your day.
It was always so refreshing to hear. And I love her rowdy personality and confidence in also learning English and Latin, and she's just so goofy, and her spirit is much younger than her age. I could say that much. Miss Dimitrik for being the mother that she is, and also coming to the dark side. Took some time, but she... I don't know if we've trained her well, or if we've just opened the floodgates for her to just let her dark side out in this class. And it's just a joy to see. Mr. Snell for being a friend when I needed one, and just being his kind, quirky self, letting me steal him on adventures as I do. And always just hanging out, providing laughs, and being himself. Good job, Noah. Miss Sav, for the laughs and being just such a morning person. I am not a morning person, but you get online and you're like, what's up? And you just already have so much energy. You're walking your dog, you're doing whatever, but you just have so much energy in the morning. And I'm just like, you share a little piece of that when you're doing your gratitude, which really just wakes me up. And you always providing like the first laugh of the day if Overman is not first. Mr. Singletary for opening up to the class about his life and also speaking his mind to the kids in the cafeteria when we needed.
I heard. Yeah.
He thought he was gonna break me because I was fragile for the longest time, and I finally was just like, you know what? Put your elbow in my back. Keep pushing. He's like, it doesn't hurt.
I told the same thing.
Yeah, when he gave me that confidence, massage was bomb. It always was, but I mean, you could feel when someone feels like they're gonna break you, and after that, his confidence was just like there, and he's like, no, she's strong, just lean into her, which was always hilarious. Mr. Craven, for all the dark humor and quick-witted jokes. He just had it just spot on with his quick-witted jokes.
Very
Venus
sharp.
Monkey, you know, things to that nature, and his dark humor, and being a puzzle buddy. He, I guess, used to not do puzzles, but he got really good at puzzles, and brought some really hard ones in, and gave
Puzzle buddy.
Yeah. Something to do, something to bond over. Mr. Richards, Craven, Dang, and Moth for being the bad kids group.
Yes, they are.
They started so many inside jokes and their shenanigans in the classroom, in the trash cans, on the tables, and in group chat.
Out of the classroom. Yeah.
Out of the classroom. Memories. It's just... there would be several times I would come back from class and just need to tell someone what happened. Like, hey, we had 15 people on one person in massage class today. Or Mr. Richards went into the trash can. Something of that nature. Just the shenanigans kept the entire class light, fun. They're all very serious about their education, too. And so they were the bad kids, but the best kind of bad kids that you can have in a class. Sky for her kind words that were very personalized and usually what I needed that day. Miss Surreal for her incredible massages. You could feel the energy that she has in the massage and that she gives to you. And on top of that, she gives amazing feedback.
Yes.
Amazing feedback, rather.
Yes, she tells the truth.
She does.
Yes.
And
all the time. In a good way. Yeah.
yeah, and every time I do a certain move, she was just like, "Oh, that one's amazing." And I'm like, "Okay, I'll put that in my head," and then it just made my massage so much better. Miss Surreal for her, oh, I already put that one. Miss You.
You can do it twice if you need to.
I love Miss Surreal, so yeah. Miss Pugh for her dedication to this class with the struggle she went through and just, like you said, clawing through. She made it, man. Pushing past everything that you did is just so empowering. You are a strong, powerful individual, and you just embrace it. Even like everyone can feel it, and everyone knows the stuff that you were going through, and it's just empowering. And you're a lovely human being for doing everything that you are doing, and the dedication to this class, it radiates. Miss Stevens for her loving touch as well. I don't think you really knew this, Miss Stevens, but we got paired up when I had a loss in my life, and that's never easy, but your loving touch just allowed me to actually feel my feelings, because I tend to bottle things up and just like, I'll deal with it later when I can, when the time's right. And during your massage one time, I just broke the heck down and cried. And then I don't know if you ever noticed it or just didn't say anything, but I needed that cry session, and I felt comfortable crying on the table while you were giving me a massage. And it was very therapeutic, and I needed that. Yep. Miss Green for being her wild self and always having the goods. Jared for being the human anatomy chart of our classroom.
I know.
Is your body, yes. Seeing all of the specific muscles that we were learning, and just looking at you and having you flex that muscle and just being like, oh yeah, there it is. That's where it's at. Really helped with my brain processing what we learned in class that day, and then looking at it on a human and actually seeing that muscle, just not where the region is.
I'm not sure he's human, but yes. I've never seen abs like that, and I've been a massage therapist a long time.
Yes. You're just so kind and so quirky and humble, very humble. And an impressive, you're just an impressive human overall, and your passion in rap is pretty cool, by the way. Mr. Godot, you kind of hit it right on the head. I feel like you have a very strong personality, and I do as well, and we kind of feel each other out before we really talk to people. But the first time we gave each other a massage, we were both really quiet, and we were like, no. And then by the second time we gave each other a massage, we were like, whoa, I recognize you. Okay, like recognizes like. I got you. And so we kind of got a better understanding of who we are, and got to see you open up a bit and just be yourself, which is awesome. Mr. Richard.
Oh,
please
hold on.
welcome to speak
Stop.
to us.
Sorry, keep going. I was checking the time on something. Sorry.
Mr. Richards, for your lovely accent. You gotta have an accent in class. It's just something that a whole class needs.
Yeah.
Just someone with an accent. And your UK jokes and just the different perspective that you shared from that, your place and the United States is awesome. And you are one of the kindest people I think I've ever met besides Korea.
Very generous. Very generous.
Very generous. And just always smiling. I don't think I ever saw you have a bad day.
He didn't let you see him, that's for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, Raider, you are the A student. You always know the answers. You are always on point, and I love following you when the questions are being asked, because when you say them, it sticks in my head, because I'm I know that's the right answer, and you are just a little genius, and you are gonna do amazing in this field.
Yes. By the way, you guys should know that quite often when I'm lecturing, I would watch Miss Rader's face, because occasionally I misspeak. And so if she made a funny look on her face, I'd be like, oh, I said it wrong, or whatever I was talking about. And then I'd go back and correct it. So she was my little truth-o-meter over there because, you know, you forget, you talk about the rectus abdominis instead of the rectus femoris or whatever. And so anytime she'd go, I'd be like, no, I meant the rectus abdominis. And I'd move on. Yeah. Please continue.
Yes, and she was always online, so you could always see her face, and it was
always
it's
first
kind of,
on. Yes.
It's really beautiful to just like see people's faces rather than just the little circle icon, and her face was always there to see. So I think it's Mares, no, or Osuna. Who's the person that says "Good morning, beautiful people"?
Miss Mares.
Madre, okay.
Beautiful souls.
Yeah, yes. Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning, beautiful souls. You joined in on this class at the perfect time. We needed you in this whole experience, and I'm happy that you joined us.
So am I.
And Osuna, I didn't really get to meet Osuna very much, but I got you in lecture a couple of times, and you just seem like a very, very kind soul.
Who gives a rocking massage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I really am grateful for Mr. Ibarra and his wild stories of being a massage therapist and giving us insight on like what we can and cannot do, teaching us muscles, teaching us the operator twins.
Yeah.
that
the sisters and the cave and the
sisters and the
yeah.
and the cave
and the quad.
I didn't understand it at all when you told it the first time, but then when we started going through the deep six, it just like started piecing together, and it was just like, oh, okay. And so now I remember my hip rotators. And you also told me that when I give massage, I dance, and I did not realize that until you mentioned it, that I like really put some dance into it, and it was just fun to like look up and see you walking around the class or just like staring at me. It took me a little while to get used to, but I was like, okay. And you would always come up and you were like, you remind me of someone. Miss Bauer for just being so laissez-faire and being like just a little gypsy. And I saw her car, and she is such a hippie.
She is a hippie. Oh yeah. Oh,
I
that's Miss
noticed
Bauer.
car parking lot. I'm like, whose car is that? And then when I saw you in it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you so much more. And then Heather, I think her name is.
Yeah, Miss Borish. Yeah, I'm hoping she can make graduation. But anyway, yes.
Yeah, she taught me KT tape. She taught me a little bit about Graston. She's just a wealth of knowledge.
She's an encyclopedia.
Yeah, she's an encyclopedia of knowledge, and her willingness to just be like, yeah, text me anytime is awesome. And the other one as well.
Miss Waite.
Miss Waite.
She
I only
will be
got
at
to see
graduation.
her once, but I think she made a difference in this class as well. Even with the small amount of time that she has, I do appreciate the time and effort she puts. Anyways, with all that being said, I hope I didn't miss anyone. If I did, just yell at me. But I'm really grateful for everyone coming together and all of our paths crossing, and I think it was meant to be. Also, Mr. Topscott, I didn't forget about you. You have always been just a rock in my life, and I never had a father figure, or a father rather, in my life, but you are the best father figure that anyone could ever ask for. And just the the community, the people you raise, the community you bring up, you are one of the top 10 human beings in my life, and I just appreciate you so much so that I don't have the words for it. I'm sorry. Yeah, and thank you for the beautiful people continue to just like raise in this life. I'm really excited to see years down the road some of my classmates, and having that connection with my classmates that you kind of helped instill. It's going to make the workplace so much better. So yeah, with that being said, thank you everybody, and I am grateful for each and every one of you and every bit of your soul and passion and enthusiasm and everything that you put into this class to make it the best 9 months of my life. With everything, with life just being as it is, but the best 9 months I can ask for.
Thank you. This is awesome. Oh my gosh, you're killing me. Miss Sabrina, you have your hand raised. I'm assuming you have something to say.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, Miss Eve, I love you. I always appreciate you and your brutal honesty asking all the employers. So how do you feel about vacationing for like 2 months? Like, I love your consistency. I love your energy. It's beautiful. Also, what you said about Mr. Tapscott, like, you're an incredible human being, Mr. Tapscott. Since you guys love the dad jokes, this one's for Overman and for you, Miss Eve. Did you guys hear that Hawaii is like putting in this noise ordinance to where you can't like laugh really loud? Did you guys know that?
No.
They only allow alohas.
That is a Mr. Overman joke. He told us that like a couple months ago.
Little stepmom, little jokes for me, whatever. I love you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank
all
you.
Of you.
Oh my gosh.
I could go on and on, but whatever. I'm gonna shut up now.
Mr. Bose. Mr. Bose?
Hey.
Hey.
Hi.
Mr.
I
Bose?
can't talk either center go, so I'm not gonna go through all of you guys personally right now. We'll handle that tomorrow.
We got time tomorrow, yeah.
But for today's gratitude, I have to dedicate it to specific people. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
No bias, nothing personal. I love all of you guys to infinity. But there's some people in this class that have helped me transform and develop my life in more ways than others. Like some things that are really going to stick with me. So I first want to start with Miss Borish and Miss Waite because they were my original teachers, and when I first started the class, I was living in my car, and I didn't want to, like, it's one of those things where it's like, you don't want to tell people, it's not something you want to talk about, but Miss Waite had noticed, like, my ankles were really swollen because of, like, me sitting while I was sleeping, and she instantly, like, helped reduce that swelling, so I'm grateful for that, first and foremost. Miss Borish, she gave me $200 like the second day that I met her because I didn't have any money. I don't have any family that I talk to or anything. Like, I lost, I removed myself from the toxicity of my family before I came into this program with hopes that I could get a different mindset because I didn't want to grow and be like them. Unfortunately, they're not very good people. Anyway, so I am very grateful for that. You as well, Mr. Tapscott, because I remember you sent me plenty of emails, like just finding like resources for food and shelter in the beginning before when I needed it. And that's something that sticks with me because knowing that people that are blood related to me wouldn't take the time or effort to support my dreams, it's kind of heartbreaking. And it does some type of damage to you that I can't explain. But anyways, I'm very grateful because you went out of your way to get those resources for me and help me along the way. And then, obviously, of course, Miss Korea. Oh my gosh. Sometimes I feel so bad because this woman has seen me every emotion possible, like cry, laugh, like every single thing. And I remember, like, in certain situations, I'll be like, Des, I promise, like, I'm not going to cry anymore. And then 5 seconds later, I start crying. And she's like, no, it's okay. Like, it's okay. I promise. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like, just totally me invalidating my own human emotions. But she always, like, made me feel human. Her and Efren, like, I don't know, they made me feel safe. They gave me the room to rent out in her house. So I'm very appreciative of that because You know, it's expensive living, and it's expensive, especially when you don't have any savings and going to school and all that. You guys know. But I feel like from my standpoint, being only 21 and really trying to like build stuff, I'm just a little bit more scared of how life was going to go without having any support, you know?
Yeah.
But I'm very grateful because Des and Efren have supported me a lot along the way, whether if it's like a job change or, you know, my move out date change or whatever. They've always been there for me, very supportive. And they allow me to be myself and flourish without, you know, any judgment, because they know we're very different. I tell them all the time, like, you guys know we're very different, but I feel like opposites attract, so we have our own special connection that I'll never ever be able to forget. I love you, and I'm making cookies tonight. Anyway, so moving forward, then I have to give a big shout out to Noah, because he was a big part of this massage journey with me and sharing all those resources with me. I don't know how his brain operates like that, but I swear to God, ask him a question about any resource you need, and he has the answer for it. Like an app, a website, a paper, he knows who to call, like the most resourceful person that I know, and it's just mind-blowing because I've never met anybody like that. And I love that. I'm going to look at things and it's going to remind me of like the good times we had in our friendship and all that extra stuff. So I'm very grateful because somehow, even though we're not as close anymore, I feel like our friendship taught me how to accept love, receive love, and give love in a way that I've never experienced before. And then moving forward to Sav, oh my God, this woman, I can't explain how much I love her. Like, when I see Sav, I hear Sav, I like, it just brings like warmth and happiness like over my soul, knowing that I get to see her. I love Harley, okay? I don't know Rue yet, but I love her, my niece and nephew. I love them so much. I thank you for, like, you know, you invited me into your space. We've hung out with Mary Jane, and we've all had some good times together. I love you because you inspire me so much. I love being around people who essentially have, I think we're all rich in different ways, but are rich in one way more than I am, you know? So whether that's the mentality or, it's mainly our mentality for me, because we have similar backgrounds on certain things, and the fact that she's been so resilient and been able to push through has inspired me and given me hope to know that, you know, there's still hope for me in the world. Nate, you get on my nerves, but I love you so much. I'm grateful for these past couple of days that, you know, we've been able to study, and I don't know, there's something unique about our friendship. Like, yeah, in the beginning we got on each other's nerves, but at the end of the day, like, I feel like we knew that it was all love, and I'm just very happy that you exposed me to the Mall Wellness Center, because not a lot of people know my dreams and goals outside of school, but for you to take the time and actually listen to what I said and then find a place that's literally exactly everything that I was asking for is just completely mind-blowing. When I saw that place, my heart, like, exploded. So thank you for that. Miss Abelos, I'm going to talk like she's here. I love her so much. I can't explain, like, what she's done for me. I don't know how to even put it in words. She's made me realize that, I don't know, like, besides realizing, like, how powerful your mind is, which I feel like she's definitely helped me realize, she's also one of those people that is just, like, she's so connected to everything, and she's taught me how to be connected to everything but attached to nothing. That's really what I think about when I think of her. I also think about the fact that she reminds me of Mother Nature. Like, I feel like if Mother Nature was a person, it would be Miss Abelos.
Very well said. Oh my God, yes.
Yes. So I'm just grateful to have met her in this journey and being able to, you know, brag about the fact that I know Miss Avalos, you know? Like, I have the honor of knowing who she is. And then Lise, we're like two Tasmanian devils together. I love her. Our energy is so chaotic. We have so much fun together. I promise we will be laughing for hours over the stupidest things. So I'm very grateful that we've been able to connect and, take our little spontaneous trips. I'm excited for more. Hopefully more planned and stuff, but I'm just super excited for what the future has. And Mr. Singletary, I'm very grateful for you because you have kind of taught me essentially how to grow, and you taught me how to grow up. I feel like when I speak to Mr. Singletary, he teaches me kind of all the things that I wish my parents would have instilled with me, like basic communications, or you can't say things that way, or you can't word it that way because it might come off as offensive. And I'm like, oh, well, I didn't realize that. Like, I'm glad you told me. I'm glad somebody corrected me, So I'm grateful for him because he's very, very like uncle to me. Mr. and Mrs. Lee. Mr. Lee, I don't know. That man is psychic in some way. There was one day where I was quieter than usual. I was still social, and nobody else asked me anything. Not that I needed them to, but he kept asking me what was wrong. And I was like, I'm fine. Like, I don't want to talk, I don't want to talk about it. And then when I think everybody left the room during the study session, I sat down and I was waiting for them all to come back. And he asked me about if you hold on to sand, you hold sand in your hand, you hold it really tightly. Like, are you going to sit there and hold it forever? And I was like, no, because eventually, like, it's going to hurt, like, it's going to get annoying. He's like, so what are you going to do? And I was like, eventually you let go. And he's like, exactly. So with whatever situation I was dealing with at that moment, he was telling me, like, you got to let go, move on. So that was very special to me because I didn't even voice what was going on. And for him to be able to say those words meant a lot. And then Miss Lee, I feel like she's connected me with, like, my child self again. When I look at Miss Lee, I obviously admire the woman she is, but she reminds me, like, she's just a very childlike personality. Like, it's so beautiful, so pure, so sweet. And being around her just makes me feel, I don't know. Well, I'm already young, but just, like, free. I don't know how to explain it. So, like I said, I'm very grateful for everybody. And you've all done so much for me. And don't worry, I will tell you. But right now, the people that I named, you've moved me in ways that are so much bigger than massage therapy. Like, when I think about you, I'm always going to have beautiful memories. From some of you, I'm going to have little objects like that mushroom Sav gave me. I'm always going to look at it and be like, yep, this is from Savarino. And years down the line, like, I can't wait to be able to tell my kids about all these crazy people I met in massage class. And, so I'm grateful and I'm thankful for taking this journey, all of us meeting, and I can't wait for us to all pass our final today. Okay, love you. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Oh my gosh. Yeah, thank you all, by the way. I thought we were going to lose Miss DeBose the first couple weeks of class. Like, it was touch and go, and people jumped in and helped. A lot of people. And you helped yourself, Miss DeBose, but I just meant, I'm so glad. So glad. It's like night and day now. Miss Dimitruck. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, sunshine.
Yeah.
Wow. I would like to know what you're grateful for today.
First I'm going to start, I am grateful for my husband because he has everything I've needed. It's just like, hey, I need this. Can you get this? Can you do this? He's right on it. So
I love that.
He has just been very supportive and very helpful and gone many nights without dinner and all sorts of things like that. And plus I made him do paleo with me, so he's missing bread.
And pasta.
Everything good.
And rice.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh.
Yeah, cauliflower rice.
And gnocchi.
So I'm grateful for him, and I am grateful for this class. I've loved every minute of it. So I don't have anything for every individual people, but you're all very special. And if anything I can do for you, let me know.
You've done a lot for us, Ms. Dimitrik. You've fed us, and you've clothed us, and you've brought in, study materials, and you have a wicked sense of humor. Like, it's very, I love how you're just the little side comments that are very funny, and oh my God, I've loved having you here. Yeah.
I've loved it too. And it's good, it's college, so you can be a little bit over the edge.
Yeah,
so
we can do some stuff you can't do in high school, yes.
Oh, yeah. So, and teachers. Just the best group of teachers.
Thank you, Ms. Dimitrik.
And I have to stop because I can't talk and cry.
Okay. We got tomorrow.
Okay.
God dang it, Miss Dimitrik, you got me. Shit. Over here trying to hold back.
They're just the best. All of you. Nothing but love here.
We love you, Dimitrik.
Thank you, Miss Dimitrik. I'm choking up right now. Oh my God.
You're a beautiful soul. You are.
Oh my God.
Did I cry?
You guys are a mess. Okay. All right. Miss Dang. Need some Miss Dang now. Yeah. Hi, Miss Dang. Oh.
Hi. Hi, sir. Hi, Mr. Tapscott.
Hi, Miss Dang.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Happy crying.
Happy crying. Yes, it is happy
Yeah,
crying.
happy tears.
What are you grateful for today, Miss Dang?
A lot. I'm grateful for the first of all, I see you and Miss Bauer, Mr. Ebola, and I learned a lot from you teachers, and you taught me a lot, and you care about everybody, and I'm grateful for Mr. Richards. He's my leg, my voice. He always there, and also Miss Dimitrik, and she's very thoughtful. She takes care of everybody, Painter and Painter, the studying staff, and pictures, everything. She's like the mama.
Yeah, she is like the mama. Yeah.
Yes, and protect everybody. And I was grateful for Miss Korea. She made the review and the massage, and then now the same time. Thank you so much. Also, I'm grateful for Mr. Moore. He's generous and he's nice to everybody, and also we Mr. Richards, Mr. Clever, and Mr. Moore, and me, we are the greatest group.
Yes.
I'm grateful. I'm one of that.
Yes.
And so today, also, I'm grateful for all the classmates. It's a big family. Make my daughter Addison. She asked me every day, I want to go to school, Mama. I want to go to school. So she loved to come to the big family. And today is the last day. Say the gratitude. Say I'm grateful, but in my mind, in my heart, I always grateful for everyone all my life. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I love you. You're always in my heart, in my mind.
Oh, Golly gee. In my heart, my life. Well said, Miss Dang. I'm not surprised, but thank you. Miss DeBose?
Oh, Miss Dang, I love you so much. I do. I wanted to add something in the past because I forgot about Craven. I'm sorry, Craven. I didn't forget about
How could you forget about Craven?
Right?
Yeah.
I love Craven. But I really love Miss Dang's gratitude. She's so beautiful, and I'm happy we all met Allison.
Me too.
But Craven, really fast, I really want to say I'm thankful for you because when people, I feel like when somebody first meets you, they're gonna think you're comical. There might not be, how do I say this nicely? I don't know, Craven. They might think something that's not you, essentially. But when you talk to you, there's so much depth. Okay, there's a lot deeper and a lot more to Craven than you think there is, and I think that's beautiful because I never thought he'd be the type of person to give, like, advice that would stick with me forever. I don't know. I didn't think me and Craven's friendship would be anything. I don't know. But I'm happy. I'm really grateful because he gave me some good life advice about, like, just friendships and stuff. Yeah. And that's something I'm going to take with me forever. So I have to throw that in there because thank you, Craven.
Yeah, he's much wiser, much more clever than he lets on.
Thank you. There you go. You know how to word it.
Well, I've experienced it, yes. Thank you, Miss DeBose. Miss Everson?
Really quickly, Miss Clayton. It is awesome that you are an owner of owner of a hand, but also wanting to know the education and wanting to know what your massage therapists actually go through and putting in that dedication to learn everything and take the time out of your day and your business and your family is just incredible and means a lot to us massage therapists going into the field. And all of the input was just really helpful throughout the entire class. So I just wanted to say I appreciate you and very grateful.
I'm very grateful too. Yeah,
Thank you. You're very sweet. I appreciate it.
We got business insight from Miss Clayton that nobody could give you that doesn't own a massage place. I've never owned a massage place. I've managed them, but I've never owned one. So we got an education here with this group that we just couldn't have gotten from any other group. Mr. Craven. Mr. Craven. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Mr. Craven, what are you grateful for today?
Man, I don't know where to begin. Everybody is super awesome. I was gonna do something similar to Godot and Everson, but like they aced it, and I think they should just keep it that way. Keep the credit that they deserve, and that was awesome. Like it was super great. But I think like what I'm grateful for the most, short and simply, is just like authenticity. Like the authenticity of this class, the things we've been able to get out of people, seeing people grow, whether it was slowly or just like right off the bat. I'm super grateful that like I didn't get into the first class. I applied in January and I missed it by probably like a day. And I don't think I would have gotten the same experience out of it. I think I probably would have had to hold myself back a little bit more than I do now. Like, I got to write a poem about diarrhea in this class. Like, how often does that happen?
Oh
like,
my
that
God,
was...
I forgot about the diarrhea poem. Oh my gosh, Mr. Craven, that was a highlight. Oh, jeez.
It was amazing. So, I mean, everybody's awesome. I wanted to originally get into counseling, and I thought that this would be like a great step into that direction. And I'm really happy that, Sky got something out of the things that I've been able to talk to her about. I know that, like, I seem a certain way. I'm kind of like, over the course of time, I've kind of grown into like a lone wolf, but I'm that far, I'm a middle child. Like, I just want people to get along and like have a good time. And yeah, I mean, I'm super grateful for everybody in this class, the teachers, Miss Bauer, she's awesome. She always has something interesting to say. She knows so much about everything. She's great. Mr. Ibarra, like, I was a little intimidated by him at first. Like, he's got like a certain little turtley walk to him when he comes in. very intimidating. But like over the course of time, you know, he's opened up. He was cracking jokes with us. It was great. He made me into the weasel that I am today, so I appreciate that. And then, Half Scott, man, you are literally one of a kind. Like if I could picture like myself in the future, like who I want it to be, it would be you for sure.
You and I are more similar than you might realize, sir. I'll share that with you someday after you graduate.
I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Like, there's so much that I could say, but I think that, like everybody else, I'll save it for tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good day tomorrow. Today's a good day to have a good day, but tomorrow's gonna be a good day to have a good day. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Craven. Very well said, sir. Yeah. Miss Clayton.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. We can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, cool. All right, so I'm grateful for my spa manager who, over the last 9 months, has picked up a lot of my slack, things that I wasn't doing because I wasn't there. And she didn't quit and she didn't go crazy, so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for the great people that I have in my life and a great support system. You know, being in this class made me realize that not everyone has a good support system and family in their life that, you know, can take care of them. I have someone right now in my spa, one of my employees, who's in a very abusive relationship, and she has absolutely no support system. And, you know, I let her know she can always come to my house and stay here whenever she needs to, and, you know, I'll help take care of her because she's very worried about leaving. But it makes me sad when people don't have a support system because, you know, life can be scary, and when you're vulnerable and alone, it's even scarier. I'm thankful for my parents, who gave me a lot of confidence and strength growing up. They're both pretty passionate, strong people, and I appreciate that. I'm grateful for the education and knowledge that I have and that I've learned through the last 9 months. The anatomy knowledge, the just overall, I feel like a better, smarter person now. I'm grateful for my husband. He's strong, he's hardworking, he's kind, he's loving, and he's patient. I'm grateful that my daughter is doing better. She had about a 10-year period in her life that she went through a bunch of different rough patches, and she's now turning her life around and on a good track. I'm grateful for this program, the instructors, all the classmates who were very colorful, generous, kind, sweet, giving people. I learned something from each one of you. I'm grateful for the instructors and Mr. Tapscott for taking so much pride and passion and professional ownership in making this the best massage program for all of us, because, you know, this is going to impact the rest of our lives. And it's nice to see a teacher who cares so much and who is so personally invested in the success of his students. This program has motivated me to work out and take better care of my body. Thankful for Mr. Metrick for bringing in literally the best grapefruits I've ever had in my life. I was grateful to be back in school again. It made me feel young again. It re-energized me for my business. I'm grateful to see so many young people fighting hard, and not just young people, but all of you who have such a fighter spirit and are, you know, trying so hard to give yourselves better lives that you deserve. I'm inspired by Miss Pugh and Miss DeVoe, Miss Everson, who, you know, have some struggles of their own they're going through, but still are able to be very successful and, you know, on time and attend class and make it through this program. You're very strong, and I wish you the best of success. And then basically, I'm just grateful for, you know, everything in my life, and looking forward to getting back into my business so that I can continue to help make it a great place for employees to work and for our clients to come so they can
relieve their pain and get some rest and relaxation that we all deserve. And that's it.
Thank you, Ms. Clayton. By the way, Ms. Clayton, you weren't the first to do this, but thank you for reminding us too that we're all kind of patting each other in the back here, but there is a huge support system off camera, right? For many of us, there are friends and family that make this all possible, husbands and wives, and thank you for also reminding us. I think that we're told a little bit of a lie that that success is just hard work. Really, support systems make a huge, huge difference. Huge difference in what you're able to accomplish.
Yeah, we absolutely do. Because a lot of people say, well, they should just do this or they should just do that. And it's like, not if you don't have people in your life that believe in you and pick you up, and help you have confidence to do those things.
Yeah. It takes all that. So yes, thank you. Thank you so much. Woo! Well, we probably shouldn't have gone in reverse order because that means this entire time Miss Carrillo has been thinking that she's about to give gratitude, which you are. And so, Miss Carrillo, hold on one second, Miss Carrillo, sorry. Miss Dimitruk? Yes, ma'am?
Can we take a little break first?
We can. This is the last gratitude. Is it time for a potty break kind of thing?
Yeah.
Like we have to. Okay. All right, that's important. I respect that. Everybody, 15 minutes. We're going to come back. So that'll, by the way, be 10:23. 10:23. Sorry, but she had to go to the bathroom. All right, everybody, we're back. Thank you, Miss Dimitruk. She's like, I really want to hear this, and I really don't want to have to change my pants. Miss Carrillo, last, definitely not least.
Craven has his hand up.
Oh, Craven has his hand up. Mr. Craven, yes, sir.
Yeah, before I forget, I know this is kind of last minute, or if it's even a possibility. Do you think that there's a chance that could do the graduation ceremony kind of like this, where it's online and people could come in and watch it if they couldn't make it to it?
Sir, I cannot make a promise, but I actually am going down there today because I have to find another 60 chairs to make room for Mr. Singletary's family. And so, no, I really do have to double the chairs in the room after talking to everybody, which is good, by the way. That's a joke. That's good news. But when I'm down there, I'll see if I can't set up camera action because it's quite possible I could do it. So I can't promise, but I'll try. Yeah, I like that idea. We'll hybrid the graduation. Yeah, I love it. And then I can tape it too.
Yeah. All around.
Wow. Okay. I like how you're thinking, sir. Thank you. All right. Got to work on that too. Let's see. That's actually a really good idea. See? Clever Craven. Miss Savarino.
Just quick question. So I have an interview today at a spa. It's at 3:15, so I'm gonna leave class a little early. Do you recommend that I wear my uniform, my scrubs, or should I change into I have these shirts made for my business? Should I wear one of those, or should I wear my scrubs?
So just to tell you really quickly, I have massage interviews are unusual. Normally, I would tell you in an interview, dress really, really nice. If you're a guy, put on a suit and a tie. But for massage interviews, I've actually been told I was overdressed before because they expect you to give them a massage. So slacks and polo shirts are very appropriate. Scrubs are usually even appropriate. But the thing that you had made for your business is probably appropriate. As long as you look clean, I think you're fine. And you always do. I don't mean, but you know what I mean? As long as you look well kept. Think about how you want your massage therapist to look. But when people used to come at the Princess, most of them come to me in slacks or something and a polo shirt. Yoga pants to me seem a little too casual for an interview.
I mean, I have my Grey Anatomy's scrub bottoms that I was gonna wear. You know what I'm saying?
That might work. I think it's good. I don't think people are that picky these days for that kind of stuff.
Okay, cool. I was just making sure. I don't think I'm gonna wear my school uniform.
That's not what they're not gonna be worried.
Yeah.
I wore my scrubs.
Yeah, you can wear your scrubs. That's what other students say too.
Got it. Thank you.
Other students. Miss Everson. Okay. Oh, yeah. Miss Everson. Yes, ma'am.
I was actually going to ask that as well with what Craven said. I've got a couple of people from out of state that would like to see graduation, but they can't get here.
Yeah.
So if we can have like a conference thing, that would be super, super cool.
I will do my best. It interests me, and if I can make it happen, I will. I'm supposed to have, actually, strangely enough, supposed to have equipment coming in today that might allow me to do that. So, cool. Thank you. All right. Miss Carrillo.
Oh no.
Dear sweet Miss Carrillo, we cannot forget about you. What are you grateful for today?
I can't speak loud. Can I stand up?
Yeah, I want you to stand up here because I want people to be able to hear you. Come on up.
Oh my god.
This is true hybrid classroom here. Here you go.
Hey, what's up, Master Chef Datitude?
Datitude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Datitude. Yeah, upgraded. It's the last day. Upgraded.
I like it.
Final form. Yeah. So, everyone, thank you so much for your gratitude. Like for me, that means a lot, and I'm glad that me being vulnerable has helped you guys to be open up. I felt very, I felt obviously vulnerable, but I thought it's one of those, if you see someone vulnerable, then you feel comfortable being vulnerable. I'm thankful for the body that I had when I started.
I think it's that the computer disk is full.
Yeah.
I think it's like.
But
sorry, guys.